The escalating violence between Zionist settlers and Palestinians enters its second consecutive week across different provinces. Zionist settlers have been on a rampage, causing destruction by setting fire to crops and homes. The situation took a more alarming turn as live ammunition was used against Palestinian villagers. The international community has voiced its condemnation of the Zionist violence, including the United States. White House spokesperson Jake Sullivan expressed deep concern over the recent extremist settler attacks. Meanwhile, several members of the U.S. Congress took to Twitter to protest against these acts of terrorism against Palestinians in the occupied lands. In response to these disturbing events, the U.S. administration has announced the suspension of all forms of cooperation and financial support for projects in the Zionist settlements established on Palestinian lands in the occupied West Bank. For its part, the Palestinian Foreign Ministry holds Netanyahu's government fully accountable for the alarming increase in settler terrorism. They are calling on the international community to designate settler organizations as terrorist groups, prosecute their members, and prevent them from entering Palestinian lands.
The Foreign Ministry condemned escalating crimes and violations of the Israeli occupation forces and settler militias against the Palestinian people. The latest of which was the attack today on the village of Safa, north of Ramallah, and the burning of homes and vehicles by Israeli settlers. The rise in Israeli crimes reflects a policy adopted by the far-right Netanyahu government and is also a direct reflection of the campaigns of incitement to murder Palestinians, especially by extremist racists like Ben Gvir and his followers. The Foreign Ministry called on the international community to stop the policy of double standards in dealing with international law, resolutions of international legitimacy, and agreements signed under international auspices.
The recent surge in Zionist violence fueled by the occupation government support has drawn widespread attention. The so-called National Security Minister has publicly encouraged settlers to continue their provocative acts, which blatantly violate international law and UN resolutions. As tensions remain high, the situation demands urgent attention and resolution.